Hey guys, Seth here, and I'm back with another pickups video. So this is my October pickups, everything I got during this month. I got a bunch of stuff to show you, as you probably saw in the thumbnail. So let's get right to it. First thing I got was this Wii balance board. You see them all over the place. You see them in every single thrift shop, stacked, 10 high. The reason I got this was because me and Brittany have been trying to get into a more healthy lifestyle lately, like eating better and going for runs and working out. And so I thought to myself, when I saw this in the thrift store, why not incorporate working out with video games too? So I picked this up. It was $5. Another thing I liked about it was that it came with the game, which is in great shape. And all the instructions. So this was basically, I can tell when the Wii craze happened, a middle-aged mom picked this up and probably used it a few times and just kept everything together, and that's about it. So it's in great shape. A lot of these are all dirty and got brown crap on it, but that was in great shape, so I want to try to use that and see if maybe I can document it and do yoga and stuff, because that's some stuff I've been trying to do. So okay, moving on. Then I got, I'll pick this up, at a thrift store, at the same thrift store actually, was a Sega Genesis boxed, the Garfield edition, the Garfield Caught in the Act pack. So I looked this up, and I think it might have been, I might have the store mixed up, but I think it was a Target exclusive or something like that, which definitely came out later in the Genesis life, because it already says it has 500 available games for it. So it's in real good shape. Yeah, so I was pretty happy with that. And inside it came with a this also came with a stack of games, which I'll show you next. But inside of it was a Sonic and Knuckles 2, or I don't know. Something's inside of it. It's not in very good shape, but it's pictured. Okay, with that Sega Genesis, I got it for $50, by the way. And with it came Home Alone. There you go. A little bit of a glare. Everything's complete. Whoever owned this took really good care of it, which is what I'm trying to look for now when I pick things up. Arcade Classics. There you go. It's got 3 games. It's got Centipede, Missile Command, and Pong. Yep. Complete. Moving on. Also Garfield, Caught in the Act. Which came with the Genesis. So I was pretty happy to get this one. I was pretty happy because I didn't have any of these, any of the Genesis games it came with, except for one. But it's Garfield. Everything's in real good shape. The labels all look really good. Lotus 2. I tried playing this the other night. It's kind of lame. It's very easy. Like it doesn't let you go out of bounds. It's just really easy. One I was very excited about was Alex Kidd and the Enchanted Castle. If you're curious about this game, I've been I did a playthrough on it, and it's on my channel, so you can check that out if you want to. Then also it came with The Lion King, which I was excited about. Didn't have it. Great shape. Then it came with, this is one I did have, the Sonic the Hedgehog not for resale. So this was actually the copy I did have. The one, I replaced it with the one that came with the Genesis because it was in better shape. So I'm going to just sell this one. I'm going to probably bundle it with another Genesis, because now I have 4 Segas. So it came with Zoop. I tried giving this a shot, and I didn't really understand it. I didn't give it much time, but I guess it could be fun. I think that might be all the Sega games. That's all the Sega games I got. So that's that whole bundle for $50. I didn't think it was bad at all. Everything's in real good shape. And I know Alex Kidd Alone is a kind of expensive game. Then I went to another thrift store and got Pee-wee's Playhouse. Volume 1 through 8 on VHS. I picked it up because it made that cool picture. It's a real trippy show. I don't know if I like it or not, but, you know, I can respect it. But the reason I picked this up is all of them are sealed. So that's kind of cool. I'm thinking about selling this. I've never been a real big Pee-wee Playhouse fan. It's fun to watch, you know, but I don't think I would break a seal, something that's sealed, to watch it again when I can just watch it. I can just stream it or something. So I'll probably just sell this to somebody who collects. We'll see. And then beside it, I picked up Pee-wee's Playhouse VHS Volume 9 through 16. But unfortunately, it's only got 9 through 12 in it. And they are sealed. So I couldn't just leave them there. So I'll just bundle it all together. Then moving on, I picked up these a few months ago, but I think I forgot to show them in my pickups video, so I'm going to show them now. I got a stack of Japanese PS2 games. I got Drum Mania, and these are all $1.50. So I got Guitar Freaks Third Mix and Drum Mania Second Mix. I haven't heard of these, but Konami makes them. I've heard of this one. It's the Japanese Time Crisis 2, which is kind of cool. Sorry for the glare. There you go. Then I got Rockin' Mega Stage. Looks pretty ridiculous. And you know, they all look really good inside of it. Everything's real clean. Then I got Gundam DX, which looks pretty crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna close that window. Hold on. Looks real solid in there. Hold on, let me close that window. And then I got another Japanese game, PS1 Guitar Freaks. So, I don't know if I'm going to keep this. It's cool, it's got kind of like, it's like an extra label or something that came with it, which is interesting. But I don't know if I'm going to hang on to these or not. I might try to sell them. I don't know. We'll see. I like that case, though. It's kind of cool. Yeah. So then I picked up... So those were $1.50 a piece. I took a chance on them. I don't know. For the Halloween season, I picked up off eBay Haunted House on the Atari. But... it's complete. Got the manual. Yeah, I just wanted to play one of those really old Halloween or horror games. Cart's in nice condition. So yeah, I'll try to play that soon. And I didn't have any box Atari games, and when I first started collecting games, I kind of wanted to get into collecting horror games for every system. You know, I just really like horror games. I like the art and everything. So I saw this one, and it was cheap. I forgot how much I paid for it, but it wasn't expensive. So I picked it up. Moving on. Speaking of horror games, I got off eBay. Once again, I forgot how much I paid for it. It wasn't a lot, but The Suffering Ties That Bind. I played the first one on the Xbox and I really liked it, so decided to pick this up. I also got... I got this a month ago, but I don't know if I showed you on the pickups or not, but I got Capcom Classics Edition, Volume 2. I saw a review on this and it looked pretty cool. I don't know, but yeah. It looks pretty good. Excuse me. Then I picked up... I bought this straight from Nintendo offline, but Zelda the Wind Waker. The reason I picked this up, it was only $19.99, and I just have a feeling, since I feel like Wii U's games are gonna be rare, and you know, over time, and of course I think Zelda's gonna be worth something. So if I can find them for a reasonable price now, I like to pick up Wii U games because I just think they're going to be hard to find later because they didn't make many. Okay. Then I picked up SingStar Rocks. And the only reason I picked this up is because Brittany likes the karaoke, or, you know, we've played a couple times and we like the karaoke games. We have fun. I didn't think I had this one, but apparently I did. So if I can sell this, I will. I don't know if anybody wants it. Speaking of SingStar, I had picked up 2 other SingStar games, like the 80s and 90s one, and 2 microphones. But turns out you need the microphone connector that didn't come with it, the microphone. So I picked this up just so we could play. We played yesterday when Brittany's brother came over, and we were awful, but it was fun. I also picked up Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie's Revenge. Is it Oogie? Oogie? Yeah, I picked this up off eBay for like $3 maybe. And I really like how there's like the green on the cover matches the case. I just like how this looks. It's, I don't know, it's appealing to look at. Then I got... from a thrift store for, I think, $1.50 each. Yeah, was on the Wii, The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, which I thought was definitely worth it. I don't have this on the Wii. I only have it on the Wii U, but for $1.50, I'm not passing it up. I got Mario Super Sluggers, which I heard is a fun game. I haven't played this one. Yeah. So there you go. I bought this off eBay because I guess horror games on the Wii are kind of rare to come across, and it... How much was it? The receipt's in here. So I paid $17.95 for this with shipping. Calling. I've been playing this. It's a pretty creepy game for the Wii. I was surprised. It's kind of cool. Of course, you know, there's some Japanese kids in a haunted school, which seems to be a lot of the Japanese horror games. But it's cool because it really utilizes the Wii remote, because it uses a speaker in it, and then like ghosts call you on it, and they talk through the remote. If you're interested in this, I have been putting videos up of a playthrough I've been doing. Unfortunately, I'm not doing commentary, so you can't hear the Wii remote when the ghosts call. But other than that, it's still pretty cool. So I'm happy with that. I picked up, I think I'm saying this right, Nier Automata. I saw Metal Jesus do a little review on this, and it looked really cool, so I decided to pick it up. One thing I'm upset about it is it didn't have... Like, what's happening to booklets? Like, it just didn't come with any. And I know games these days usually have just like a sheet of paper in there, just like not even a booklet. But I miss booklets. It gives it weight, you know, and makes it feel complete. But I haven't played that yet, but I'll give it a shot soon. I kind of at another thrift store. Whoops. I kind of made a mistake because I picked up a bunch of these thinking that I could resell them. I was just doing a resell thing. which was my fault. But I had on the DS, I had Nintendogs, a couple of them that I had picked up, and I sold them on eBay, and they went for a good amount of money. So I thought, for some reason, I picked up Pets, Hamster, the glare, Pets, Hamsters too, Dogs, and Pets, Dogs too. Thinking that this was the Nintendogs thing, but it's not, and apparently nobody wants the dogs, or pets, or whatever it's called. So, I'm dropping stuff all over the place. But also with that, I picked up 18 Animals, Animal Paradise. Paws and Claws Pet Resort. And then Nintendogs, Dalmatians, and Friends. So, I'm going to try to bundle all this as just like a pet bundle, and hopefully somebody buys it, because I don't want them. And then also Scribble Knots, which I had, but I can probably sell that pretty easy. At that same thrift store I got those at, I picked up Space Jam on the PlayStation 1, which I'm always happy to find PlayStation 1 games, because I'm slowly but surely going for the complete set, which is going to take me forever, but, you know, like I said before, you can always find them mixed in with CDs and stuff. It seems like at thrift stores they'll separate the, you know, the big case games and anything that comes in a little case like this. The CD case, they'll just throw it in with the CDs for 25, 50 cents. So it's always worth looking. They're harder to find and it takes more time, but because I wish it could just say, you know, on the spine, I wish it would just say PlayStation. But I've gotten used to looking for the NTSC thing right there. See if it can focus. Anyway, this little thing right here. Then also I got Big Bass Fishing. And they had a few other PlayStation 1 games, but these were the only ones that were, you know, complete and in good shape. Then, at another thrift store, I'll move around. I got the Nintendo DS Lite, the Susan, is it Susan G. Komen? Is it G? Let's see. Yeah, the Susan G. Komen, the breast cancer DS. I'd never seen this one, so I decided to pick it up. Of course, Goodwill, they write on it, but I got it for $24.99. Took a chance on it. But it looks pretty good, you know, it came with everything inside, the charger, all the booklets, still has the foam the thing came wrapped in. It's pretty cool. Pretty good shape. So, happy to have that. And then, I was out of town this past week. And whenever I go to a different town, I kind of look at Letgo to see if there's see the difference in prices between towns and states and stuff like that. And you know, I've been picking up PS3 games for quite a while, and I don't have a PS3, knowing one day I would get one. I finally got one. It's very, very clean. Works great. I ended up paying $50 for it. It's just hard to find them any cheaper than that. For some reason, these things are just like crazy expensive still. And I guess it's because you can play games on it that you just can't play on the PS4 or whatever. Came with a remote. If you find them any cheaper than $50, they're usually pretty sketchy looking and beat up. And I wanted it to look pretty nice, so I was willing to pay $50. That's all it came with though, in the hookups. They're right here, but so I didn't have a game, and I want to see if it worked, and I wanted to play something in the hotel room that night. So I went to a local pawn shop, and that's actually where I found Zelda and Mario, and then I also got Bayonetta on the PS3. And this was like the only PS3 game I wanted. The rest of it was like Madden or whatever. But Bayonetta is a really fun game, really clean. So I got these 3 games. It was like $5. So I was like, what? It's pretty crazy for a pawn shop these days, because every pawn shop I go to, they look up everything and charge accordingly. Another thing I picked up at the thrift store, sometimes I collect VHSs, but I try to keep them really obscure, and I found Return to Frogtown. I mean, look how ridiculous this cover looks. I don't know if you can get in here. Yeah, there's a lot going on there. I tried to find info about it online, but I could only find it on DVD and not VHS. But looking into it, it's also a promo reel. So this might be something a collector would be all about. So yeah, that was my pickups for this month. I hope I didn't forget anything. But yeah, if you're interested in seeing me stream, or not stream, but play through any of these games, I've already started a few of them. They're on my channel, so take a look for them. Please like and subscribe and stay tuned. You know, at the end of every month I'll do a pickups video to show you what I got. But yeah, definitely running out of space. But I'll see you in the next one. Bye.